Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hi you guys, welcome back to another Cancer reading. So y'all, today I'm using these Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle cards. So I'm going to get a message out, and whatever shows up for Cancers. Give me a message here for Cancers, please. Give me a message here for Cancers. So, okay, y'all, number fives could be significant, but be honest with yourself. And it does say all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. So there could be a need to like journal your thoughts too. If you and especially for Cancers too, because it's like you don't want to, because I feel like it's a situation to where because that kind of sound like I had made it into a title, but basically it's like spirit is actually confirming here that your feelings are valid, because it's like you're being honest with yourself, especially when you are not around people who are being honest with you. It could be like very frustrating, right? So it's like however you're feeling about that, your feelings are valid. So as long as you're being honest with yourself. But I do feel like if there is like the difficult feelings that you could be feeling, or even like negative thoughts, like write them down. But it does look like here, the fact that you are accepting your truth, that's like really all that you can do. That's really all that matters. But it's like, let source take it from there. So to me, it's given like you, and it does look like here too, the person, it looks like they have an angel, a loved one that is like comforting them on their shoulders. So that's what it looks like. For some people, you could be like low-key kind of fed up, because it's like you're ready for more. And you are more than deserving, because that's been showing up a lot too, y'all. So like for people who don't really believe that for themselves, not saying that you don't, but you know, if you, because I can't read people's minds, but I know it is some people out there, they probably will never like share it or say it verbally. It's like you may not believe that you deserve more, especially when it comes towards like career or just life in general. So it's like you're ready for more. But it says your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. So there could be some changes. I do feel like for some people, you could be just like over and done with it when it comes towards like you seeing change. Because even like this is card number 5. So I do feel like Spirit is saying change is coming. In regards, it doesn't have to be specifically career, but I just feel like it's life in general. That's what it looks like. And it looks like a humongous large flower that the person is receiving. I'm gonna actually use my personal cards and clarify this. Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers, please. Okay, so look, y'all, Spirit is about to shock you. I feel like there's something really big coming in, because I made a mistake and shuffled it, but I had showed y'all that card that had like a really large flower. It's like an unusual large flower. But I feel like Spirit's about to shock you in regards to that. But I do feel like in the meantime, it's like it's not a crime to be honest with yourself. And it's like like however it is that you're feeling about a current situation. What's this about here? Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers, please. Okay, so look, they can't reach you anymore. I do feel like now this could be a situation to where, like, let's just say it is career, but the fact that you're ready for more, if you're in a situation around certain people who are not being honest with you, or they're not meant to be around you, in a sense, it's like their access is about to get cut off. But it looks like they're not going to be able to reach you anymore. That's what it seemed like to me. So tell me more about this here. Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers. Oh yeah, so look, y'all, healing made you high value. So yeah, and I do feel like too, that's a part of healing as well. It's like when you choose to accept how it is that you feeling, especially when it's like those difficult feelings and you trying to push through. Because sometimes you got to be honest with yourself too about certain things that you got to heal from. So the fact that you chose to do that, it looks like Spirit's about to shock you with the outcome. What's this about with be honest with yourself? Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers, please. Oh, so look, y'all, your ancestors are about to show out for you. Now, if you don't connect with your ancestors, basically your spirit team, angels, whatever it is that you believe in, it's like the energy that's surrounding you that's here to protect you. So it could be, you know, someone's ancestors or your like a spirit guide. But it looks like they're about to show out for you. And it's the fact that, see, I feel like if you have not really been accepting your truth, and it doesn't even matter who doesn't believe you, what you believe to be true, and especially like certain things that be going on too. But as long as you give it to source, I feel like it's like source is like, hey, give it to me. Go ahead and give it to me and I'll handle it. I'm gonna just take it from here. That's what it seems like. What's this about here? Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers. Okay, so look, there is a threat to your peace. Something could be showing up here as a threat to your peace. And look, this is actually confirming here too that it's like you're not crazy, like you're not tripping. Something was a threat to your peace. And especially if you are like speaking your truth about it too. So it's like it don't even matter if somebody doesn't even want to take accountability for being a threat to your peace. You just gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna see what else comes out. Tell me about be honest with yourself here for Cancers. Okay, so look, y'all, a job or a client that undervalued you is being replaced. So for some people, if you're feeling like, for some reason, I want to say like underestimated, but basically it's like people trying to play in your face, especially when it comes towards your worth. See, it's like you're ready for more. You're in this energy of receiving more. So I do feel like this could even to be like a threat to your peace. It could show up as like a job. If you do have clients or I don't know, like customers, I guess you can say, yeah, it's like they are basically undervaluing you. So it looks like they're being replaced. So it could be like a job that's being replaced with something better to where it won't be a threat to your peace. Oh. And look, y'all, there could be somebody in your energy too, so we're not really sure they're trying to comfort you or something like that. But it's like spirit saying, hey, be honest with yourself, because if this person, and it's like, who cares if they trying to comfort you, if they got their hands on your shoulder, almost like trying to give you a massage or something. But it's like if they're undervaluing you in any type of way, then you may have to like let them go, cut them off. And especially if the person is not honoring how you feel about certain things too. Not really sure. For some people, you may be experiencing possibly like a job or another person. They're trying to make it seem like you are being difficult, but it's like you're not being difficult. Something needs to change. Like you're ready for change. And I feel like if they're not in this space of like wanting more for themselves, or like let's just say it's a relationship, if they're not wanting to see more out of the relationship, the connection, the friendship, whatever, then it's like you're gonna just have to let them go. But it's like, of course, you got to be honest with yourself first about the situation. I'm gonna actually ask about this. I'm gonna pull a couple of tarot cards. Tell me about be honest with yourself here for Cancers, please. This could be in regards to like leaving a situation. So it looks like here you could be taking inspired action when it comes towards leaving a situation, because judgment is coming out. So I do feel like this is confirmation. It's like, yeah, spirit saying yes. This is like you're being honest with yourself. It's like it's time to go into a new direction. Also too, when it comes towards like releasing and healing the past, so a lot of release is coming out here too. But it just looks like it's time to go down a new path. This could be confirmation. excuse me, for some people about leaving a job situation, like, or partaking down a new career path. Tell me about be honest with yourself. And I do feel like, look, because it's definitely Cancer energy, because I can actually relate to this too. But I feel like two spirits saying, look, you done did everything that you could do. And especially when it's like you're trying to work through a difficult situation, but it's almost like you may find yourself always trying to fix something. And I feel like whatever this is, it's like maybe spirit saying like, hey, like, you can't fix this personally. This is why you're needing to like give it to source. I feel like source is going to handle it, deal with it, and you're going to be going about your way. And I feel like change is actually in a new direction here too. Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers, please. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is coming out here. Tell me about be honest with yourself here for Cancers. I feel like there's a new opportunity that's coming towards you, because the Eight of Swords is coming out here too. Whatever those thoughts that you could have, for some people, I do feel like at one point in time, you could have been like blinded. You could have been like blinded by the truth, because it looks like the person has a blindfold on. But it's like now you could be in a space to where it's like, yeah, it's like now it's time for me to like really honor how I feel, or just like be truthful with myself. With the Sun card coming out here though, I do feel like there's a positive outcome to a situation. I do feel like for some people you have a new job opportunity or offer that's going to be coming through. What's this about? Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers, please. And I do feel like too, something about the environment is significant too, because let's just say you in a work environment, or you at a job, right? And it's like you really the only person who's being honest about certain things. I feel like that could be a sign too, because it's like that's a situation you can't fix. It's like you can't fix the people at the job. So what's this about with be honest with yourself for Cancers, please? Okay, so the Two of Cups coming out here, the Six of Cups showing up here too at the bottom. I do feel like here now, so I do feel like when it comes towards who it is that you're connecting with, I do see honesty, open communication is significant too. There could be open communication that's coming towards you. But of course, with the Two of Cups, it's soulmate energy, but it could be like literally anybody. It's somebody that you have a emotional connection with. So yeah, something about even too, like somebody wanting to comfort you, come towards you is significant too. Somebody could be actually coming forward to express their feelings or like share their feelings with you. Because the card says all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. Somebody in your energy could be like accepting the truth. What's this about here? Tell me about be honest with yourself for Cancers. Yeah, somebody's gonna be like sharing their feelings with you. You could have shared your feelings with somebody too, but it's like maybe they didn't appreciate it or something like that. I'm gonna see what this is about. Tell me about they can't reach you anymore. Oh, so look, Nine of Pentacles. This is why they can't reach you anymore, because you and this Nine of Pentacles energy, I feel like you are, of course, like you could be showing up as somebody who's single, but it looks like you're focusing more so on yourself. Somebody could be trying to like get into contact with you. It's like somebody's wanting to reach out. So you could be hearing from somebody. What's this about with a job or a client? Tell me about a job or a client that undervalued you is being replaced for Cancers. Something about like somebody traveling for work is significant. And I'm hearing the word specifically like conference. You know how like when people have like a almost like a conference meeting or something like that, or even like an event, but it's like work related and they have to travel. That's like really significant. Something about a job or a client that undervalue you. Oh, so look, Five of Wands. So it does look like there could be some conflict, drama going on. Yeah. What's this about here with a job or a client that undervalue you is being replaced here for Cancers? Yeah, the Tower coming out. Whoever this is, though, whether it's a job or a client, it looks like this, you could have had a Tower moment here when it comes towards like a work situation or a person, but it worked out for your highest good. But for some reason, like the person could be still watching you or keeping tabs on you or something like that. What's this about here? Tell me about this job or a client that undervalued Cancer. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And the Eight of Wands is coming out here too. So I do see movement, but I do see like communication, like even like messages is very significant too. But with the Ten of Swords coming out, this is like over and done with. And it's like you can't even fix this situation. You can't fix the actual situation, but you can like heal from it. But it's like whatever happened, happened. And if you are in that situation right now, I feel like that's coming to an end. Because basically it's a threat to your peace. And it's like something that should not be going on, but it's actually going on, unfortunately. Tell me about Spirit's about to shock you here for Cancers. Oh, so while the Magician coming out, Page of Pentacles, it's some new money, possibly like a new career opportunity showing up. It's definitely something new. What's this about with Spirit's about to shock you? There is an element of surprise too, because the Magician coming out. So I do feel like, look, there's a need to call your energy back, call your power back from those things that could be almost like trying to stir up your emotions. I had mentioned this too, because this been showing up a lot too. It's like people like low-key trying to rage bait you. Don't fall for it. Because they be giving energy vampires, especially when they show up as like on a job, like at work, could be like a coworker, or if you work somewhere where there's like customers or like clients, they be like low-key trying to rage bait you. But yeah, call your energy back, call your power back from this. And I feel like you're actually transmuting this pain into something new. Like you could be using that energy to like manifest new things for yourself, or manifest a positive outcome for yourself. Tell me about Spirit is about to shock you here for Cancers. Okay, so wow, the good news. Page of Wands coming out, but the good news are like something about you receiving a message is very significant. I may actually ask. Something about Spirit is about to shock you here for Cancers. Okay, so look, be undeniable with your, be undeniable, let your results speak for you. So it does look like here, yeah, I feel like whatever the situation is, you're gonna be seeing results. But something about like, you could have wanted to speak about a situation, but I feel like the way Spirit is about to shock you is surrounding the results, because something about it being like grand or like really unusually large is significant. I feel like the results of like what it is that you've been doing, it's actually going to be like way more than what you're expecting. I feel like it's going to exceed your expectations. Even though I do feel like it's something that started off very, very small. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today, but it's like, anyway, tell me about Spirit is about to shock you here for Cancers. Okay, so your money energy is magnetic right now. So I do feel like spirit is about to shock you too on, because you may not even realize that you like how magnetic you are right now. But it looks like your money energy, because the money is just energy. So it's like the energy that you giving off. That card had came out. Well, it was like a similar card that I have. It's called Money Loves Your Vibe. So it's looking like the results, even when it comes towards like your finances, money is significant. I feel like spirit is about to shock you on like how magnetic you are when it comes towards um attracting money, new opportunities. What's this about? What spirit is about to shock you here? For Cancers, please. Okay, there's someone you is, why can I not talk today? There is someone you're meant to teach. You could be teaching people a very listen, you could be teaching people a very valuable lesson, not to play with you, okay, not to play in your energy, because look, you're unforgettable and they know it. So people could be actually acting as if like you're like they done forgot you, or almost like they could have just like wrote you off or whatever. See, they counted you out. That was showing up recently, but no, they know exactly what's going on. That's what it looked like. But I do feel like you are teaching people a very valuable lesson. Like, yeah. And I feel like too, it has something to do with like your skills. Like, you know, the things that you know how to do naturally. Like, this could be something that you were taught to do, but I feel like it's something that you naturally know how to do. So the results, I feel like the results are like immaculate, like seriously. And you may even shock yourself too. It's like, whoa, I didn't even think I could do this. That's what it seemed like to me. But yeah, y'all, I'm actually end it here. But thank you so much for watching.